area returns to even dig deeper into Aviso. So, Monica?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for allowing me to just take a few moments to cover our Aviso Engage system. The Aviso Engage system is the college's student success and early alert system. We launched it back in 2019, actually April 2019, and through Aviso Engage, students can be closely monitored for academic performance through alerts, referrals, messaging, and tasks, and fully supported through sharing resources and adding notes. And it creates what I like to call a more coordinated care network for our students. The system automatically imports data from Colleague and Canvas and provides a holistic view of each student. This morning, I'll provide just a basic overview, and I'll be highlighting 3 key features. So, to log in, you can simply go to the URL that's listed there. Aviso Engage likes Chrome best. Firefox is okay, but definitely Internet Explorer is a no-go for Aviso. You can also go to the college's main webpage, go to the hamburger menu, and click on My NC. Using your credentials, you can log into My NC, and there you'll find links to Aviso. Or you can scroll down this list, as I often do, click on Faculty and Staff, scroll to Aviso Engage, and click that link. Aviso Engage uses your Office 365 email address to log in. So again, those credentials is your username at ncstatecollege.edu. Once logged in, you'll be taken to your home page or your dashboard. On your dashboard, you can see several items that are based on your FERPA permission levels set by our systems director. Your dashboard includes courses that you're teaching for the term. Right now, we're in between terms, so by default, it is viewing your summer term course load. But you can click on this little drop-down arrow, and it will take you to a list of terms. Simply click on Fall 21 and click Apply, and it should roll your courses over to whatever you're teaching for Fall 21. To see a list of students enrolled in a particular course, you can just simply click on a specific course. By doing so, you'll be taken to a roster list of your students enrolled in that class. To view information on an individual student, you would just simply click on the student. From there, you'll be taken to the student's profile. Again, the information that you're able to see is based on your FERPA permission levels set behind the scenes by our administrator. On the student profile, you can view a lot of basic information such as contact information, including phone number, although you can't see it on this screenshot, email, both institutional and personal email. Just a word of note here, we do like to communicate first and foremost with our students through their institutional email, particularly our advising staff and team and our other student support staff. So we primarily use that as a contact for students, but the system also delivers and shows you their personal email if that's something that they provided to us. You can also see mailing address as well, including academic information such as their degree, GPA, and some other related academic information. One of the important things that I like to note on this page to you all is that the student's assigned advisor is visible there. And just to let you know that every student here at NC State has a go-to person throughout their student experience at the college. But the advisor is just one person who's part of the student success team. You can also determine if a student is connected to other supports such as TRIO from information found on this screen. On the student's profile, you can send an email message, add a note, follow the student, send an alert, and share resources. This morning, I'll just briefly be going over notes, alerts, and resources. You can notify the student success team of personal and academic concerns by sending an alert. It's critical that these alerts are sent at the first sign of struggle or concern for the student. These alerts are different from the automated alerts that are sent and pulled from data based on colleagues, such as a midterm alert based on their midterm grades at that point, or Canvas, such as a last login. In addition to the student success team being notified, students are also notified when an alert is sent. We ask that you also use Aviso Engage to refer students to supports, many of which Dr. Gray mentioned this morning, such as tutoring, TRIO, career services, disability services, just to name a few. These departments are automatically alerted and notified when a referral is made. This allows for more proactive outreach to the student. And as Dr. Dia mentioned earlier, we were able to increase the number of alerts from 2020 to 2021, 84%, which roughly equates to about 15,000 interventions we were able to do with students in 2021, which is really exciting, but we'd love to see that number increase. So, which means we're able to, again, support students early on at the first sign of struggle. A really cool feature too of the alert is a kudos, which is a special type of alert that you can send. Some of us like to be patted on the back every now and then when a difficult task is accomplished or when progress is made after much hard work. You can kind of think of kudos in that way. So just as important as it is to send an alert when the student is struggling or experiencing challenges, I think it's also important to send these positive kudos to students. Just sending a simple positive message through Aviso Engage can help foster a growth mindset in students and boost their self-efficacy. Another feature in the system is notes. And so in order to create that coordinated care network for students at the college, using the note feature is important. We want to avoid students have to retell their story every time they have an interaction with an individual at the campus. The note feature should be used when you engage in any meaningful conversation or interaction with students regarding their academic performance, progress, goals, or concerns. Any note added in Aviso Engage becomes a permanent part of the student's educational record, which students have the right to see. So when it comes to documenting interactions with students, I always like to say, when in doubt, leave it out. The final and third key feature that I'd like to highlight this morning is the ability to share resources with students. Our retention specialist, Sarah Bowen, maintains the list in Aviso Engage that includes both campus resources, such as our laptop loaner program, which is mentioned earlier, and our textbook assistance program, which could be vital if you're noticing students without textbooks early in the semester. The resource guide also includes a variety of local and community resources that could be of benefit to students. So with the resource guide, there's really no need for you to be an expert and know every available resource that's out there. You can just simply start with Aviso Engage. So as you could maybe see from the screenshot I shared earlier, there are a lot of additional bells and whistles in the system, but this morning was just meant to be a high-level kind of overview of the system. As mentioned, I think I'm on a schedule to provide some more in-depth training or kind of walkthrough of the system later on in this month. I'll also be sending everyone a quick guide that provides a step-by-step kind of walkthrough of the key features. But if you're on the college's website and you want to find additional information about Aviso, we've set up a faculty and staff software application page. You can simply do a search for that title. I put the URL also on the screen. But by clicking on Aviso Engage, it kind of gives you a brief kind of overview of the different features and why you would use Aviso Engage and a different access level that you would have as an adjunct. And then we also included different types of systems or applications that you may also utilize during your work with NC State. Again, if you have questions, feel free to contact me. We've also set up a support email address. This is different from IT. So if you're experiencing any difficulties with Aviso Engage, I ask that you contact me. You can give me a call. You can send an email to the email address there, avisosupport@ncstatecollege.edu, or you can send an email to me, or you can stop by my office. Again, the Aviso Engage is maintained out of the Student Success Center, not necessarily connected with IT. So if you are experiencing any difficulties or challenges, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, thank you for your time. I look forward to working alongside each of you this upcoming fall term. And again, don't hesitate to reach out if you have additional questions, either about Aviso Engage or resources that students can access. As Dr. Gray mentioned, the food pantry is also ran out of the Student Success Center, along with our retention specialist, who is available to work with you to help students get connected to wraparound services and supports. Thank you.